Who here drinks water? By a show of hands, I can tell that all of you drink water. And if one of you didn't, I would honestly be concerned. You see, water is crucial for our survival as living beings. But unfortunately, most of our water supply here on Earth has been contaminated either by salt, trash, chemicals, or dirty water.
You're right, Joaquin. And some countries like Ethiopia, Cambodia, or India, they have access to water, but they don't have the luxury that we do of having a purification process or having you can just go to the sink. You know, they can't do that. So we have created a design. We have created a design that will help them get cleaner water, and that way they don't have to travel a whole bunch to get. They'll still have to travel to get their water, but they won't have to drink the dirty, contaminated water that has like bugs, dirt, chemicals, and whatnot. Yeah.
So some of you might be asking yourselves, how will people from developing countries be able to afford water filtration systems? Well, you're right, you should be asking yourself that, because 2 out of 3 people who need safe water to survive only make $2 to $3 a day. Crazy, I know. Which is why Denny and I both work together to create this amazing design for a filtration system that is not only easy to use, cheap to produce, and it is extremely durable. We created this system using household items such as activated carbon, gravel, sand, and recycled 100% BPA-free water bottles.
So what we did, exactly, so here's our model. This is a small model. It could be used with bigger bottles or liter bottles or even buckets if you want to, depending on how much water you plan on getting. So we have 3 chambers. The first chamber is the first filtration, and it's gravel, then sand, then activated charcoal. And in the spout of the water bottle, right here, there's a cotton ball that will take out a lot of the big particles that are in the water. And then the second chamber is the exact same thing, but instead at the bottom, instead of a cotton ball, there is a mesh sheet that blocks last minute things. And we have a spout here that they would use to get the water, like this. And it's elevated, so then that way dirt that settles, because it's obviously not a 100% purification, dirt that settles will be at the bottom, and you don't want to be getting that dirt in your water. So we have it to where it's elevated, so that way when they go to pour their water, they're not getting a whole bunch of dirt in it. So right here we have 2 samples. This is our dirt sample that has been settled a little bit, so you can see that there's a lot of dirt there at the bottom. And then here's our filtered water that has barely any dirt filtered at the, just barely dirt at the bottom. And so what we did was we just dumped this into here with lots of dirt at the bottom, as you can see. And it will filter through and become this. And so what you can do is maybe you can have 2 or add another chamber to make it even more filtered. Or you can just take this and put it back through. So this is our way of helping people that A, don't have a lot of money, B, don't have a clean water source near them, and C, want clean water. So the real first step is just to have an idea if you want to help people in the world. So create an idea, write it down, make a model, anything. And so our challenge to you is to come up with an idea to help the world.
Change the world one idea at a time.